What is up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. This is Eric the Cosmic Wizard, and this is Cosmic Tarot. This is going to be a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus energy reading. So eat the meat, spit the bones, take what resonate, and leave the rest behind. Alright, so we did a pre-shuffle with the CosmicWzrd Tarot deck. This is an Eastern deck here, so I really like how it is. And for your current situation, we got consciousness here. So this is equivalent to like the Ace of Swords energy. So this is about like a new beginning here. So you've been really in your head, Leo, thinking about some stuff here. You have a lot on your mind at this time here. And I think that you could really be picking up on the sensitivities of those around you with the world here. I feel like your family is also very important. This is the Ten of Pentacles. So like, you know, I feel like there is a lot of, I feel like pressure here to maybe have like the perfect family to really provide for your family, or have a family that is well taken care of. That could be something here that is on your mind here, because we have the Five of Swords, or Five of Clouds, which is comparison. So comparison is the thief of joy, and you are a very joyful sign, Leo. Like, you guys are the joyful sign of the zodiac. So anybody should be happy. It should be you all. But when you find yourself comparing yourself to other people, I think it tends to, you know, you shouldn't do that, you know, or find yourself that maybe you think other people are comparing themselves to you, or, you know, you are your own barometer. Like, you can't be measured up by someone else's standards here, and that is definitely shown with the Rebel here. So you are someone who is very rebellious, you know, but not to be so on spot with it, but like, you tend to maybe be trendsetters. You know, Leos, you guys are very trendsetting, and you love yourselves in a good way, though. Like, you know, an Aries best friend is, I'm sorry, not Aries, I'm sorry, Leo. I just did Aries. Leo best friend is somebody who is definitely going to big you up. They're going to be there for you, and you better be there for them too, because you live out loud, you love out loud, you sometimes have a hard time setting boundaries, but we're working on that, so it's okay. But I want you to follow your inner voice and really let your intuition guide you as well here, because, you know, you put a lot of focus on other people. I see that with the Ten of Wands, or the Wheel of the World card here. But I want to know, like, what is it that you need to focus on when it comes to like dealing with you? And this Five of Swords in reverse is like giving up on trying to fight everybody. Like, really, like, there's been a lot of voices in your head, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, you're crazy, you need to go to somebody. But to me, it's giving me the energy of you've really been in a tough spot lately here, Aries. Damn, I keep saying Aries. Leo, my bad. I'm so sorry, Leo. I better not get your name wrong. No more time for y'all click off. But I'm sorry, Leo, 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 Leo. My favorite color is white. Somebody's favorite color could be white. I don't know why I said that. Okay. This card fell. The King of Swords. Yeah, like, okay, you have been looking at life in a very analytical, kind of rational way. Very removed from your emotions, I see, with the King of Swords here. This is someone here who, or you could have this wanting to surrender to this King of Swords energy, this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Someone here who is very well spoken, knows how to communicate. And ooh, at the bottom of the deck we got the Nine of Swords and the Devil here. So this is, putting this lightly, this is someone here who is severely depressed. And I'm not a doctor, I can't diagnose anybody, I'm not a psychologist, none of that fancy shit. But to me, this is someone who is metaphorically, okay, going through some type of depression. Okay, with the Nine of Swords and the Devil here, somebody is gripped in their ego. Their mind is like constantly thinking about the blackest of thoughts, the addictions, obsessions. Ooh, someone is obsessively addicted here. About this King of Pentacles and the World in reverse. So this could be in the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is about my, excuse me, financial instability, or like this never-ending, ending here with someone here who could have been financially stable, or wanting some type of resolve here with this King of Pentacles. This masculine here who is very successful here, but this person may not be the most emotionally secure or the most. This could be a lover here. This could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. There's like a never-ending cycle here. It's almost like you're like constantly in and out of like a relationship, or this a revolving door with this person here. And the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's like this communication here of like something here about I don't know, like a family being split up here, or just like having a lot of money issues. It's like it's time to start talking about the elephant in the room, and that is some of you all are experiencing. I don't want to put your business out there like that because I don't know you for real, but there is like I will just say like there's been like tough times, and maybe like compared to like some of your friends, you don't feel as secure as you should be. And you know, don't worry about that, because with the Rebel coming up, you're gonna realize that all this shit doesn't matter. Like all that, like, you know, what's it called? Not worrying about the Jones, keeping up with the Joneses. You may have at one point in your life really had tried to, you know, be out here like keeping up with the Joneses. You know, buying new cars every 3-4 years, keeping your kids in the best private schools with the most fancy, you know, name brand clothes and everything. And maybe you're just starting to realize that like none of that shit matters. Like these kids still ungrateful. They still bringing home C's and D's. What the fuck you got $200 pairs of shoes on when you over here making C's and D's? I don't understand that. I'm not a parent, but like I was a teacher, and it'd be the kids with the flyest outfits be having the worst grades. I did notice that. It'd be the girls who would come in with the middle part bust down. But I was like, where were you at yesterday? Oh, you was getting your hair done. Okay, so you missed 2 days of school to get them to the ankle braids. Okay, wow. So that was priorities. You know, you had a whole weekend, but never mind. Let's not do that. Like literally, I've had stories where like I had students tell me, "Oh, she ain't gonna be here till she get her hair done next week." So you missed the first week of school because your hair wasn't done? I guess that, I don't know. That just seems crazy to me, because like you had all summer, but I'm not going to sit here and judge nobody, but I'm judging a little bit. Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Knight of Swords here. Ooh. Okay. Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles here. Money is something that is of concern, and maybe it isn't just money. It's material health. It's material wealth. It's material object success. I'm not saying you're a materialistic person here, but Aries. Damn, I keep calling you Aries. There could be an Aries around y'all. Y'all could have Aries in y'all chart. I'm sorry, Leo. I'm just so used to doing Aries reading, and I rarely do Leo, but I'm really focusing on doing everybody now. Starting in February, everybody's gonna get at least a weekly. So this is gonna be your weekly upload. I'm gonna give you Emperor in reverse with the Six of Wands. Someone is not feeling successful or victorious in one's work environment. You know, there could be a lot going on when it comes to your work as well. If it's not your finances could be cool, but it could be your work. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes at work. Okay. Comparison, the Fool and inner points here. You know, I really feel like you are taking a leap of faith here. I don't know what you're about to do. Maybe you're about to tell somebody, you're about to disclose financial problems to someone here. This could be a partner. This could be a family member. You're like, hey, like, we're kind of going through it right now. And I need you all to kind of like chill on like needing all this shit, needing all this extra stuff. Like, you know, it's the beginning of the year. People just pay their taxes, you know, or y'all waiting to get y'all income tax back so y'all can do some fun stuff for real. But there's just something here is going to have to change with the rebel here in comparison and about how you live in life. And I think this is also walking away from the idea of, I don't need to fucking impress my neighbors. I don't need them to, like, no one cares anyway. Seriously, when I say like nobody cares if you have a 2017 or 2008, you know, Toyota, whatever, as long as that bitch is running and getting to the fucking, you know, place on time. You know, I don't think anyone's like, no real person of substance is gonna be like, ew, you know what, I like you, but like you drive like a 2017 like Subaru Outlander, and I only date motherfuckers with like 23s and up. And if you have friends like that, get rid of them people, because those people sound fucking miserable. I don't care how much money you have. If something like that represses you from getting to know other people, then you're just probably not that worth getting to know, honestly. Like, yeah. Four of Pentacles here in reverse. This is someone here who is letting go. Like, you are no longer so... I feel like you are really learning how to... The Sun in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse here. For a long time, excuse me, you may have not been so spiritually focused. You've been focused more on the material world here. And with the Sun in reverse and the High Priestess, I feel like that is where some of your energy fatigue is coming from, is not addressing some of your spiritual needs. Your desire to be more authentic, your desire to be, you know, one with your true identity, to experience love and joy more, and not just live in a world where you're constantly trying to materialize the most braggadocious experiences. And I'm not saying that you are. I'm just saying I know Leos are very prideful people. So maybe we could just focus on what's really important, and that's not pleasing everybody else. Because Leos, you guys are really good and awesome people. But your inner voice is telling you right now that it's time for you to really pull back on the overspending, the overgiving, and just also the overcritiquing. Heavy on the overcritiquing. Or you're gonna find yourself feeling, I can't really show her because her poo-poos, her pop-ups. The Star in reverse here is despair. Because chasing after a bag isn't going to make you happy. Having the nicest house on the cul-de-sac isn't going to make you happy. What's going to make you happy is this loving family, the we are the world. Having an investment with them, you know. There's, sure, your kids may want every new pair of Nike Jordans that come out, but you know what they're really going to appreciate in 25 years from now? The equity that you put in the house that you left them, the tuition, college money that you left them. So yeah, you know, kids are fickle anyway. You know, no one is really out here getting, well, I can't say that, but it's so hard because at one point you do kind of want to fit in as a kid. I get that, but also it's like, what are you trying to fit into? Like, it's not even worth trying to fit into. Like, you're really better off just being your own person, and it's really hard for kids to like see that. Like, they really be trying their best to impress their classmates, and they lose the plot. They forget the plot. The plot is to learn. The plot is to matriculate to the next grade. The plot isn't to entertain a bunch of knuckleheads who aren't going anywhere. The Emperor in reverse here. Yeah, so maybe in your family and home, you've been feeling kind of like, and don't get me, I don't want to sound harsh, but you've been feeling like this Emperor in reverse. This is someone who's been very, let's just say, heavy-handed with the discipline, or someone here who has been a little too not in control. Like, you haven't been feeling like you are in control of the household, maybe, or you're not feeling like you are getting the respect, or you're being respected in the way that you needed. You may not feel, Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups in reverse. You may not even feel loved right now. Like, you may feel like your family is disappointed with you, or blocking you, or not wanting to have some type of connection with you here. Five of Wands and the Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's like you've had to accept that there has been some type of, and the 5 and 5 is 10, so there could be some type of betrayal. There could be a lot of infighting, a lot of siblings going at it, moms versus daughters, daughters versus sisters, sisters versus, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. Brothers versus brothers, dads versus sons, just all over the place here. And the Five of Cups is just like accepting the fact that, like, this is my family. And the Seven of Cups and the Page of Cups is trying to find a resolution here. Trying to find some type of, put an end to some type of confusion here. This guessing game, people not really, and I think it all stems from people not really knowing how to express themselves in a healthy way. We haven't always been taught that here on this planet, how to express ourselves in a healthy way. And Leo, that is you. You're the fifth house, the house of joy and expression. So you guys are the role models on the planet right now of how to live out loud. One of my best friends is a Leo. I'm sorry, I keep saying Aries. I meant Leo. If I said Aries, charge it to my head, not my heart. I know y'all Leos. She's a Leo, and she has such a big, beautiful family, and they're so close-knit. They're Mexican. And, they're very cultural, is to really be very family oriented, and I really love that. And I just really, really love how she pours into her sisters, and they all talk and stuff. But also, I've been around long enough to know that when you talk to your sisters every day, there's a lot of little BS. But then again, my sister is 14 years younger than me, or 12 years younger than me, and I don't want to put her business out there, but she let's just say she doesn't speak a lot. So she's a very introverted person. I have a lot of siblings who are just very introverted, and we don't necessarily have the closest relationship. I don't have anything against them. It's just they're so radically, I don't want to say they're radically different than me, but we'll just leave it right there. But I really love being around her family because they're so loud and bold, and they always got something fun going on. And my family's a little bit more reserved, a little more inward, a little more guarded when it comes to outsiders. So it's quite the different environment, But I still love them. I love them. And I think, you love your family as well, too. But I don't know. Ooh, the Queen of Swords. There's been some arguments. The Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Some words have been said. Some words have been said here. I know this is being directed at you from this Queen of Swords. This Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, feminine energy could have said something here, really cut through you. It's giving mom energy, or sister here, or aunt, or someone here who knows you well enough to, it could be someone criticizing your parenting. Oh, this person wants to apologize for not noticing your transformation, for not helping you change or something here. There's an apology here that's going to transform your relationship with someone that this person wants to give to you. I think what the obstacle is you accepting this, or you trusting this person here, because you have a hard time in this moment trusting your own ideas, trusting your own judgment, and maybe taking action. Like you could have a hard time taking action because you're not quite sure what it is that you exactly want. The obstacle with the family here is this Six of Wands. I think everyone here wants to come out on top, wants to win, and it's like you're not fighting to understand, you're fighting to win instead of understanding your partner, your family, where they're coming from. It's like this egoic, like, I know I'm right because this and that, and it's the obstacle is wanting to be right. Well, maybe two truths could be true, and maybe you all have just different perspectives of something here. When you compare your life to other people, maybe you come out like a winner, or maybe there's like this expectation placed on you. Maybe you were considered like the golden child, or the child that was supposed to, make it to Hollywood or whatever. And maybe the what you're really having a hard time dealing with is kind of like living up to these expectations that maybe people have placed on you, or you may have put on yourself. So like when you compare your life to maybe your parents, you see growth, but in other ways you see failure. And it's hard for you, and like I said, it's hard for other people to maybe acknowledge that. Maybe some people are, dare I say it, I don't want to get your head all swooped up, Leo, but some people might be a little jealous of where you are, but they're not realizing like the grass isn't greener on the other side. It just needs more upkeep. Ooh, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, maybe the grass is greener on the other side, but it needs more upkeep. It's like, I'm going to use this reference because I think this will relate to a lot of people, obviously. That's why I'm using it. Like when you see somebody who's really fit and they're really toned, and you're like, damn, like, I wish my stomach looked like that. But then you think about all the grass and chia seeds and flax seeds, and you have to eat like nothing. You have to get up at 6 a.m. to go running. You have to do Pilates and this and that. And it's like, ugh. That's a lot. Maybe I don't care that much. And you know what? The problem is, a lot of times we get so interested. Side note, it's like, I think the reason why some of us, including me, really struggle with the gym is because what am I going to the gym for? Am I going to the gym to improve my self-esteem about how I feel about myself? Or am I going to the gym because I have a true desire to change my physical appearance? Because I think a lot of people are much more confident or much more comfortable. Well, I don't say confident. Much more comfortable when it comes to the effort it takes to get to where they would like to be, their desired goal. So if you're more comfortable in your body, then lean into that and accept that for who you are. Now, if you have all these damn health problems and shit, I'm not speaking to you, and I'm not a doctor. I can't suggest or give you any type of health or anything advice like that. Tarot is for entertainment purposes exclusively. But, this is the season to really love yourself and really take back control. And if you do want to work out, maybe shift it from comparing yourself to, I want to look like this, I want to look like that, to what is going to be, how do I make my lifespan longer so I could be with my loved ones? How am I going to be a successful parent if I'm bedbound or whatever, or struggling to breathe to get up the steps? I can't go push my baby on the swings if I can't even get up and stand for 5 minutes. I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just using it as an example. The world can reverse. Yeah. So we put into an end the way we feel about ourselves, and maybe how we think about ourselves in certain aspects. especially when it comes to ourself. The Knight of Pentacles here in reverse. So maybe at one point you used to be very you maybe used to give a lot of money out to people. You maybe used to really have a lot of extra coins. But I feel like coming up, it's like okay, like we need to really cut back on the spending, especially eating out, giving to others, you know, making sure that we take care of ourselves first. You know, rent's coming up. I don't need to be worrying about, you know, you got that sister, that brother, that cousin, that auntie, parent that calls looking for an extra $200, and you're like, look, I ain't got it this month. Okay, man need to get some new shoes for his club foot. You know, baby girl need something, and I'm like, I ain't getting that. You know, or this could be even as simple as, can I get some Roblox? No, not until you get some A's and B's on them report cards. No, the fuck you cannot. You know what I mean? It's like really taking back some type of authority here. For too long, I think it's been like this outreach of just pouring out into these things, these economic traps. You know, buying a car every 2 years, constantly needing to upgrade to the newest, most luxurious apartment, trying to keep up with the damn what's everybody drinking out of trend this week. Is it the Walua, or is it the Stanley, or is it something new now? I don't even freaking know. What's the newest water bottle everyone's not cleaning? Like, yeah, the Four of Wands. Okay, so stability. It's going to be a little uncomfortable to reach, but you know what? When it comes to you're no longer pouring all of your energy into everyone around you. You're really focusing and taking back your sense of self and what's important for you, Leo. Like, you're really focused on connecting back to your higher self, pouring your energy into you, and then really working on this Five of Wands and the Devil, because this is a lot of toxicities. Battling some inner demons here as well. Trying to run from yourself spiritually. Yeah, you're gonna be fighting, not in a bad way. Like, you know, like you're really trying to I feel like you're going to be doing more soul searching here with the High Priestess in reverse and the Eight of Cups. You're looking for fulfillment in something here that's not material. So whether it's love, whether it's through self-exploration, which I highly recommend, start getting some self-love, self-healing books. I know a lot of you guys are probably, if you're in the tarot, you're probably a sensitive person here. So I recommend, this is a really good book. I've been trying to read The Highly Sensitive Person by Elaine and Aron. I think her name is, I don't know. Go check it out. It's a good book. It really helps put in perspective, like, you know, what it means to be a sensitive person. And not like in like I'm sensitive, everything makes me sad, but like actually like exploring your emotional depth and like really being emotionally available and secure and not needing or feeling like you don't measure up or other people around you are outpacing you, because everyone's in their own head playing this imaginary comparison game that you don't need to do. All right, and you're going to figure it out with the Rebel here. You're going to be changing how you see yourself. You're going to be changing how you show up in the world. And it's going to lead to you feeling way more secure within yourself. It's going to have you feeling more stable. And it's going to actually allow you to shine. It's going to turn that star upside down. Right? So we're going to take the star in reverse. and we're going to metaphorically shift the mood. We're going to turn it up right, because you are a beacon of hope, and you are someone who has a lot of love to share, but you have to make sure that you first share it with yourself and then give what's left over. Okay, not the other way around. Give to yourself first. You have to make sure you take care of yourself, because you're going to be no good to other people if you're over here running around raggedy. All right. Before we go, let's do some angel number oracle. This will be a nice way to tie it off. I'm really liking this new format here with the Osho's in. This is really nice. I'm going to keep this. 3111. Be prepared, because if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Stay focused on your goals even when challenges arise. Keep an open mind. Budget wisely. I'm going to say it again. Close. Budget wisely and trust yourself to make the best decisions. So trust in yourself, Leo. I almost said Aries, but I caught myself that time. You'd be so proud of me. Leo, 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 Leo. My favorite white lighter. Ooh, 6, abundance. And 3111 is 6. So this is all about harmony. So imbalance, balance and harmony. Same thing. So, ooh, did we see the lovers too? No, okay. If you're struggling with family or those you live with, this number serves as a reminder to seek peace, communication, and support. Reflect on your life and consider what balance truly means to you. Like I've been saying, I love when my messages resonate and they connect even with the angel cards here. So this message is definitely for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Take what resonate and discard the rest. Guys, if you would like this video, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below for me, so we can get this channel growing, and I will be doing more and more readings for Leos. Last card is Seek Comfort. The number 1313 brings special protection from your angels. They want you to know that you can seek comfort and safety under their watchful eye, as they work extra hard to shield you from negativity. 1313. So 3 what's that? 8. So we got 6. Ooh, and that's also 3s and 1s. So 3, 1, 6, and 8. Those numbers are going to be your numbers for today. Go ahead and play them if you want to. If you win, I just won 1,000. That's it. Just super chat me a little 1,000. That's all I gotta do. That's my little cut for the super million. That's not too much though, right? I'm just kidding. All right, guys. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this message. I really appreciated this. Yeah, like this channel has been growing, and honestly, I think it was a Leo video that took me to like the next level, and I just got so tied down with doing other signs, and I what's done in the done, what's done in the past is done. We're moving forward here, right? So you can expect to be getting your weekly videos back starting in February. I'm going to go ahead and upload this one on Tuesday the 27th of January to kind of help get you ready for that. So, yeah. Okay. Well, as always, I love you guys. And until next time, drink water, be safe, and peace.